Ladies and gentlemen, back to more WWE Smackdown vs. Raw 2008 General Manager Mode. I am BrendenPlayz, and we continued to build up towards the No Mercy pay-per-view this week, and we continue the ratings battle. And this is the roster we do have. A few guys sitting under that 80 popularity. JTG and Shad continue to fall in popularity. It's a bit frustrating, but we are a few weeks out from No Mercy. We are getting to the crunch time, really, because right now it is a bit of a situation where Raw and ECW will be having their pay-per-views very, very shortly. So next week, Unforgiven will air. But then after that, ECW will have a pay-per-view. Then after that, we'll have No Mercy. So it is going to be a big time in the next couple of weeks. So we are just improving the endurance of our superstars, making sure they're all fit, ready to go by the time No Mercy comes around, because we're going to have something special, man. We're going to have a big show. We're going to have Hell on the Cells, we're going to have Last Man Standings, we're going to have, you name it, we're going to have it. So it's going to be brutal, so we need to make sure they're 100% by the time that show rolls around. So it's time to make this week's card. So last week we had the big World Heavyweight Championship matchup. This week we're probably going to take it a little bit easier. Not, not go all out, not blow our load again, but still having a big matchup. But, this is what we got planned. I'm, tossing and turning here. What should I do? What should I do? So we're going to have Triple H and The Undertaker, champion versus champion. They're going to have Triple H will have CM Punk in his corner. Undertaker will have Brendan in his corner to keep the rivalries going. So champion versus champion, no titles on the line. But that's going to be a big matchup to see which champion on the show is better, Triple H or The Undertaker. Very interesting indeed. So we will continue to build this week's show. We obviously need to try and make these shows a little bit more different each week because, obviously as the game works, you have to have everyone in a match every single week for the rivalries to continue. So we have to try and keep spicing it up every week. As promised last week, we're going to have the tag team titles on the line. JTG and Shad. Cryme Tyme will take on Sabu and Sandman. That will be a great matchup. That's going to be TLC. So we're going to play that one this week, of course. So that is the big matchup that I promised last week. So that should be good. We're going to have Rey Mysterio and Johnny Nitro, two bitter rivals, just going to go at it one-on-one, baby. Submission match. Spice it up a little bit there, too. And as well as that, we're going to continue on. We're going to have Batista and John Cena. They're going to continue their feud. Obviously, we would have liked to have spiced it up a little bit this week, but, when you just have a one-on-one, two guys who just hate each other, continue to battle it out, it is good ratings, so you don't want to fuck with that. They're probably going to get a 4-star rated matchup, so we'll keep it as that. And MVP and Elijah Burke will battle it out, and they'll throw in Kane to make it a triple threat match as well. So that will be this week's card. A couple of guys missing out, but that's just the way it goes. So obviously we're going to play the tag team title matchup, and we're going to watch this one. It is a title match. We won't play it. So we'll sit back and watch these tag teams beat the living crap out of each other, just the way I like it. So we did promise this one last week. Now, if you didn't see last episode, I kind of went against it because I wanted to have a big title match this episode instead of having two on the one show, because I knew I wasn't going to do the world title matchup again. So we needed a big title match for this episode. That's what we're getting, Cryme Tyme. I mean, tell you what, this tag team has been unstoppable. Can anybody beat this tag team? Now, just to kind of give you the numbers of how long this tag team has been champions for, this is episode 28 of GM Mode, which means that Cryme Tyme have been champions for 28 episodes of GM Mode, because they are the first tag team champions on the show, and they have not lost the championships since. That's pretty crazy. That is pretty crazy. So they have held the titles for a long, time. So it will be difficult for anybody to knock them off. I mean, April now, all the way up, we're approaching October, so from April to nearly October, they've held the titles for. So that's very impressive. They've beaten the likes of, the big old-school tag team of Chris Masters and the Sandman. Man, wasn't that a good tag team? I think that's the best tag team I've ever had. And they just recently knocked off the Hardys, and they want to knock off Sabu and the Sandman. So Sandman's come back with a new tag team partner. He wants to step it up and win the championships here again. Plenty of experience, these two men, and should be able to knock off Cryme Tyme. This is going to be a match that will certainly suit Sabu. You know, suicidal, homicidal, genocidal, death-defying Sabu. Hopefully I didn't botch that. I don't think I did. And, you know, he likes to run up the ladders, he likes to use the chairs, and I sure as hell know he likes to use tables. So this is going to be certainly up his alley. Sabu only joining the roster a few weeks ago, I mean maybe a month or so ago. He's pretty new to the roster. We traded him in to boosting up the Cruiserweight division and also the Tag Team division. So he has certainly been a good member of the roster so far, and it's handy to have him in because, you know, we straight away were able to put him as a tag team with the Sandman. So, and if the tag team with Sandman doesn't quite work out, we can always throw him against the Cruiserweight champion, whoever that may be. So, very good situation to have Sabu in on our roster. And also, he's a hardcore man. I like having some ECW guys in the roster, so why not? Why not throw them in? And, well, straight away, Sabu has got Shad on that table. Now he's got JTG up the top. I thought perhaps he might jump off the ladder, but JTG interrupting Sabu here at the top of the ladder. Now these guys are beating the living crap out of each other. Right hands after right hands. Oh, he's just narrowly missed that table. I thought he might have been thrown off the ladder into that table. And now JTG says, you know what, I'm going to use this ladder for a weapon. So, and Shad is going to use submission hold. Of course, no effect. Actually, no, I believe you can only win this one by pinfall in this game. I was thinking you had to climb up the ladder and grab the belt. But I believe you have to win by a pinfall or submission in this one. So I was going to say that submission hold will have no effect, but it actually does. This is kind of like old school TLC styled in the games. You know, you can't win by grabbing the championships. You have to win by pinfall or submission. So no DQ, of course. It's pretty obvious, as we've already seen some ladders being thrown around. We haven't seen a chair yet, so we need to get some chairs in here. Shad goes in the corner. JTG and Sabu, they're at the top of the ladder again. And once again, Sabu falling off the top. Now the Sandman wants a bit of JTG. He wants to beat the crap out of him up the top. And hang on, JTG's got Sandman up. Oh, suplex off the top of the ladder. Shad, a nice elbow drop to Sabu on the other side of the ring. It's all happening right now. These guys really beating the crap out of each other. Fast-paced action right here as Shad has got Sabu up. JTG's on top of the rope. Hits the leg drop. No! Sandman, he counters, taking down JTG. And Sandman trying to continue the attack and throws JTG over the top rope to the outside. And now Sandman is, Sabu and Shad up the top. Sandman kind of just making sure everything's going well, but all of a sudden, hang on, I was going to say JTG hit Sandman and a neck breaker off the top. I can't follow this match. So much is happening in this Tornado Tag Team TLC matchup. This is crazy right now. Sandman and Shad beating the crap out of each other. JTG and Sabu now they're kind of trading places. It might be... Oh, Sabu off the top of the ladder taking down Shad. Didn't quite get all of it though. Sandman's in the corner on the table. That's a place you certainly do not want to be. And JTG went for a drop kick off the ladder. He missed it. He's okay though. He's back to his feet. Now he's got that table. Might be looking to put one of these guys through the table here. And now Sandman has the ladder. What's going to win? Table or ladder? Now we're about to find out, are we? No, they're just going to hold the merchandise and not really use it. They're going to flaunt it around, not going to really use it to effect. And Sandman's up the top of the ladder. He's waiting for someone to join the party. Jumps off the ladder and takes down JTG to the mat. So Cryme Tyme is down. Not a good situation for the Tag Team Champions to be in, as Shad and Sabu up the top again. JTG's on the table. Sandman, oh, JTG rolling away out of the table, out of that predicament. For a moment there, you might have thought, hang on, he might be going down, but so far he's still staying intact as Shad takes down Sabu. Sandman takes down JTG. Shad has the ladder. JTG back to his feet. Sabu still down. And it looks as though Shad is going to heat up. Here we go. The powerhouse of the Cryme Tyme Tag Team. JTG, beautiful stuff there, taking down Sandman. But Sandman decides, I'm going to climb back up the ladder, and second thoughts, he wants Sabu to take the fall, and here we go. Shad and Sabu on top of the ladder again. Here we go. Who's going to come out second best this time? JTG's got his finisher. Throws down Shad to Sabu. And Sabu has taken down Shad. Shad has taken a big bump there. Holding his back in a bad way right now. But I'm sure as hell know that nobody wants to be up the ladder with JTG with his finisher. Maybe Sabu because he's a crazy bastard. But he's going to go up. But he has Shad up there with him. Both these guys fatigued. They've taken a beating. They've been tossed up that ladder so many times I've lost count. And hang on. Shad's got Sabu up. And yes, he's outside the ring. What a suplex. And that could be the end of Sabu in this match. I think it will be. Shad might be going on top of the rope to make insult to injury. And oh, I don't think he got all of that elbow. He's alright though. He's back to his feet. But Sabu is done. I think if they can get him in the middle of the ring, count 1, 2, 3, it'll be all over because Sabu is out of it. But Shad continuing the beatdown on Sabu. Probably not a bad idea. Sabu's already down and out. Hang on. Cover there on Sandman. And Sandman is able to kick out of that predicament. The first pinfall of this match, I believe. I was going to go back to what I was saying. I mean, Shad continuing the assault on Sabu is not a bad idea. He's already down and out. So continuing to beat him up even more. Get him in the ring and it will be all over. Continuing the pressure. Don't let Sabu recover at all. Just continue to attack. Continue to dominate this matchup. Still haven't seen the chair. It's still outside the ring. Hopefully one of these guys will bring in the chair. Sabu holding his head. He is up. Shad getting closer to that chair. He might be thinking about using it. Oh! Arm drag there, taking down Sabu onto that mat outside. And outside the ring. Both these guys up top of the ladder now. I'm talking about Sandman and JTG. Sandman might be going outside the ring. Yes, he does. Oh, did you see that landing? He might have broken his neck. He might have broken some ribs. I don't know, but Sandman is down and out. Cryme Tyme absolutely dominating here. It just seems as though when it matters, when there's a title match, they certainly find a way to win every single time. They don't really dominate in a normal matchup. They often lose many, but now when it matters, when it comes to the title matches, they are unstoppable. They are almost unbeatable, and they've shown that by holding the championships for 28 goddamn episodes. And very, very impressive. I mean, 5 months nearly is their title reign. That is unbelievable in GMO, considering how many times they've had to defend their championship belts, and they've continued to hold the titles and dominate the division. And in a TLC match, you would have certainly thought this would suit the tag team of Sandman and Sabu, but I tell you what, JTG and Shad are certainly playing hardcore right now. They are dominating, and it's not looking good right now for Sabu and Sandman, but Sandman is trying to fight back here, and JTG continues to climb up on top of the ladder. Might be just getting a bit of a workout mid-match, a bit of a steps workout. Just keep climbing up, work them quads, just keep working it out. And Sandman, he wants to go off the top. Shad's going to join him. Probably not a smart idea for Sandman. Man, hang on, it might be. He's got Shad up. It's Shad taking a suplex off the top, not outside the ring, so not going to inflict as much damage as they did on their opposition. Shad and JTG both inflicting beautiful suplexes to both Sandman and Sabu to really dominate them and probably cost them this opportunity to win this one. Sabu is still outside the ring. He's struggling to even walk, let alone compete here. And JTG dominating here, just got that chokehold on the outside. Shad trying to get to his feet. He's been bloodied, battered and bruised here so far. And now Sandman swinging that ladder. I don't even think he connected any of those. Probably doesn't know where he is right now. Sabu was sinking top rope, but nobody'd hit it as Shad got outside the ring. Now Sabu has that table. We haven't seen anybody go through it yet. And oh, Sabu using the table as a weapon right into the skull of Shad. We may just have new tag team champions. I mean, Sabu and Sandman are slowly coming back here. And hang on, Sabu's got him down. This could be bad. This could be real bad for Shad. He's on the table. Sabu has his finish. But Shad manages to roll away. Hang on, JTG. Oh, that is it. Hits that neck breaker. That is got to be it. Here we go. 1, Where's Sabu? He's nowhere to be found. It's a 3 count. And the Tag Team Champions have retained once again. Well, that's a big victory there for the Tag Champs. How good have they been? Can anybody stop them? Maybe we do need to get Chris Masters back to perhaps have a run with the champions. Have a run at the champions again, because nobody else can seem to get the championship belts away from Cryme Tyme. Sandman has tried again. He's failed. Sabu trying. Failing. What a match though, TLC. That was a brutal match. I could barely keep up with the action. I enjoyed that one. So what's going to be the next tag team to come in and try and sweep the tag team titles away from JTG and Shad? Maybe 2 guys may just align themselves and have a shot. You know, who knows? But right now, Cryme Tyme are dominating. And big victory. And I think that match deserves at least 4 stars. That was a good match. I enjoyed that. And we'll go check out how the rest of the card did. And let's go and check it out. Now, you know, we have some big matches on this show. I think we can try and shoot for 3.5 stars. Maybe 4-star rated show. We'll see how we go. We know that the game likes to kind of fuck you around a little bit. And, you know, give you a rating that you don't really deserve. But we'll see how we go. So we'll go ahead and simulate these ones. Undertaker knocks off Triple H, so the World Champion is better than the US Champion. Rey Mysterio defeats Johnny Nitro. Elijah Burke wins the Triple Threat, and Batista defeats John Cena. I think that was a little bit too quick for me to even keep up, but Raw, 3.5-star rated show, so probably deserved that. ECW, 4-star rated. They had their best match was 3.5-star rated, so how that worked, I don't know. And we got a 3-star rated, and every match was above 3.5 stars. And we even had 2 4-star rated matches, and yet we got a 3-star rated show. How that works, I have no idea. What are you doing to me, GMO? You're killing me. You are killing me. How's the fan support? We dropped 120,000 viewers. You know why? Because this game likes to fuck with me. Man, we had a good show, but GMO said, nah, it was a 3-star show. Every match was 3.5 or above, but 3-star overall. That's the rivalries we've got set. The Elijah Burke and MVP feud is setting off 7 weeks in, 2 thumbs up rated. Guys, that's it for GMO. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, and like me on Facebook. And I'll see you in the next episode.